Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Chill English Podcast. I'm Brian, and with me today is Alice.
Hi, Brian. Hi, everyone. It's always nice to be here. Let me ask you this. How much time do you think people waste every single day without even noticing?
That's a big question. Honestly, I think most of us waste hours scrolling, checking our phones, or just putting things off.
Exactly. And today's topic is Stop Wasting Time, Start Learning Today. We'll talk about why wasting time is dangerous, why learning matters now, and some easy tips to help you take action.
And for our English learners, we also have a special vocabulary time segment. You'll learn useful words and phrases connected to today's topic.
Oh, and don't forget, we've prepared a free PDF file with today's key points and vocabulary. You can download it after the show to review and practice.
So stay with us. You've already made a smart choice by listening. Let's get started. Let's be honest. We all waste time. Sometimes it's scrolling on social media, sometimes it's watching random videos, or even just lying in bed thinking, I'll do it later.
Yeah, I know that feeling. For me, it's when I say, I'll just check my phone for 5 minutes. But then suddenly, 30 minutes are gone.
Exactly. And here's the problem. Those just 5 minutes moments add up. Studies show the average person spends more than 2 hours a day on social media. That's not just 1 or 2 days a month. That's a whole month every year wasted just scrolling.
Wow. Imagine if you had an extra month every year to focus on something meaningful. Learning a new language, improving your career skills, or even just reading books that make you grow.
And it's not only social media. Think about procrastination. You know that moment when you say, I'll start tomorrow. Tomorrow turns into next week, then into next month, and sometimes into never.
I remember one of my friends always said she wanted to learn guitar. She kept delaying, saying she didn't have time. But when we counted, she spent almost 2 hours every night watching TV dramas. If she had used just 30 minutes of that time, she would have been playing full songs in less than a year.
That's a great example. And it shows the truth. It's not that we don't have time, it's that we don't use it wisely.
Exactly. Time is the only thing we can't buy back. Once it's gone forever.
And if we're not careful, we end up trading our future potential for short-term comfort.
But here's the good news. Once you realize how much time is slipping away, you can make a change. Even small adjustments in how you use your time can transform your life completely.
That's why this topic is so important. And in the next part, we'll talk about why learning matters right now and why you can't afford to keep waiting.
So, Brian, we've talked about how much time people waste. But the big question is, why does learning matter now? Why not tomorrow or next week?
Good point. I think the answer is simple. The world doesn't wait for us. Technology is moving fast, jobs are changing, and even our personal lives need new skills. If we don't keep learning, we fall behind.
That's so true. Think about languages, for example. If you start today, in 6 months you'll already feel more confident. But if you keep saying, I'll start later, then 6 months will pass anyway, and you'll still be in the same place.
Exactly. Time will pass whether you use it or not. The choice is yours. Stay the same or grow.
I once read about a man who spent 10 years complaining he couldn't get a better job. But during those years, he never learned new skills. When he finally decided to study digital marketing, it only took him 1 year to land a new career. Imagine if he had started earlier. His life could have changed much sooner.
That's powerful, and it proves that learning is an investment. Every minute you spend learning adds value to your future. It's like planting seeds. The earlier you plant, the sooner you enjoy the fruits.
I like that image. Planting seeds. It reminds us that even small learning moments today can create something big tomorrow.
Yes. So don't wait until the perfect time, because there's no perfect time. The best time to start learning is always now.
Exactly. And in the next part, we'll share some practical tips to help you stop wasting time and actually start learning today.
All right, so we've seen why learning matters now. But the question is, how do we actually stop wasting time and start learning?
Yeah, because saying I'll learn is easy, but making it happen every day? That's the real challenge.
True. So let's share some simple, practical tips that anyone can use. My first tip is set small goals. Don't say, I'll study English for 2 hours every day. That's too much. Instead, just 10 or 15 minutes. It's easier to stick with.
I love that. And here's another one. Replace wasted minutes with learning. For example, if you usually scroll on your phone while waiting for the bus, try listening to a short English podcast instead.
Yes, and that connects to my next tip, microlearning. You don't need to spend hours. You can learn from short videos, podcasts, or even one new word a day. Small steps really add up.
That's how I practice Spanish. I only studied 10 minutes a day with an app, but after 6 months, I could have basic conversations.
That's proof it works. Another important tip is cut distractions. Put your phone on silent. Close extra tabs. If you reduce distractions, you'll be amazed how much faster you learn.
Yes, because even 5 minutes of focused study is better than 30 minutes of distracted study.
Exactly. And my last tip is stay consistent. It's better to learn a little every day than to study a lot once a week. Consistency builds habits.
So, to summarize, start small, replace wasted time, use microlearning, cut distractions, and stay consistent. Simple, right?
Yes. And if you apply even one of these tips today, you'll see progress much sooner than you think.
And speaking of learning, it's time for one of my favorite parts of this podcast, vocabulary time.
All right, everyone, it's time for our special segment, vocabulary time.
Yes. In this section, we'll learn some useful words and phrases related to today's topic.
Let's start with the first word, procrastinate. It means to delay doing something, usually because you don't want to do it right away. For example, I always procrastinate before cleaning my room.
Good one. The second phrase is time management. This is about how you plan and organize your time to use it effectively. Example: good time management helps students finish homework on time.
Number 3 is productivity. It describes how much useful work you complete. For instance, I'm more productive in the morning than at night.
Here's the fourth one. Distraction. A distraction is something that takes your attention away from what you're doing. Example: my phone is my biggest distraction when I study.
And the last phrase is lifelong learning. It means the habit of learning continuously throughout your life. For example, successful people believe in lifelong learning.
Let's quickly review them. Procrastinate, time management, productivity, distraction, and lifelong learning.
Great job. And remember, you can also download our free PDF file with today's vocabulary and examples, so you can review them later.
All right, now let's wrap things up with some final thoughts and motivation. So, we've talked about wasted time, why learning matters, some practical tips, and even new vocabulary. But here's the real question for you. How will you use your time today?
Exactly. Think about it. Even 10 minutes of learning can make a difference. If you use just 10 minutes every day, in 1 year, that's more than 60 hours of progress. Imagine what you could achieve with that.
The truth is, you don't need to wait for the perfect time. There is no perfect time. The best time to start learning is always now.
Yes, don't wait for tomorrow. Don't wait for next week. Start with one small step today. Read a page, learn one new word, or listen to one short lesson.
And remember, you're not alone on this journey. We're here with you. And we've prepared a free PDF file with today's key points and vocabulary, so you can review and practice anytime.
So here's our challenge for you. After listening to this episode, choose just one thing you want to learn and take action on it today.
Because your future depends on how you use your time right now.
Thank you for spending your time with us. You made a smart choice.
Don't forget to subscribe or follow us for more inspiring episodes.
Take care, keep learning, and keep growing.